When we are dividing polynomials, we want to begin by making our upside down division bracket and finding our k value. So for our k value, we take the sign that we're dividing by and we switch it. So instead of negative 9, we're going to have positive 9. Then I'm going to take all of my coefficients and write them out. But I need to make sure that none of my exponents are missing. So I need to have 2, because that's what it starts with, 1, and then a constant. If I'm missing that constant, I also have to make sure that I include that in. But I'm not missing anything here, so I have 3, negative 33, and then 54. We're going to take down the first number, and then we will multiply on the outside and add on the inside. So negative 3 plus 27 is going to give me negative 6. 9 times negative 6 is negative 54, and I get 0. So in order to write out my final answer, I need to know the degree. The degree here is 2, so when I subtract 1, I'll have 1. So this will be x to the first, this will be my constant, and then if this wasn't 0, that would be my remainder. So my answer is just 3x minus 6. Now if I look at 25, I see that my exponents go 3, 2, 1, and that's good, but it happens to be still missing something, and it's missing the constant. So when I write it out, I'm going to have 1, 4, 3, and I have to put 0 in. We've not done an example like this together, but I wanted to make sure you had seen one, so I made sure we put one in the study guide. I go back through and do all of that same work where I find the k value. It's going to be negative 1. And then I go through and I'm going to add on the inside and I'm going to multiply on the outside. So I get 3, 0. And so then for my final answer, I find my degree, which in this case is 3, subtract 1, and I get 2. So I'm going to have x squared and x. That is my constant, and then this would be my remainder, but I don't end up having one. So my answer is r squared plus 3r. Let's look at one more problem where I will have a remainder. So once again, I'm going to draw my upside down division. Here my k value is negative 7, and I'm going to put in my coefficients. 2, 7, negative 50, negative 5, and 17. I want to double check and make sure that I'm not missing any of my exponents. It goes 4, 3, 2, 1, and a constant, so I'm good to go. I'm going to take down the first number, multiply on the outside, and add on the inside. So negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. Add it up. Negative 7 times negative 7 is 49. Add that up. Negative 7 times negative 1 is 7. Add it up. Negative 7 times 2, negative 14, and I get a remainder of 3. My degree here is 4. Subtract 1, so I'm going to use 3. X cubed, x squared, x, a constant, and then my remainder is plus 7. So my final answer, 2a cubed minus 7a squared minus a plus 2 plus 3 over a plus 7. Not many of the problems in our practice today are missing exponents, but we have a couple more that do, so just make sure you watch out for that. Remember, if the numbers that you are getting for your answer are not in between positive 15 and negative 15, then you have most likely done something wrong. So those numbers should fall into that range.